I think women's advancement is all about empowerment. It's all about giving women an opportunity to stand on their own 2 feet. And I think if you give them that slight heads up, that slight little support, most women will then take the opportunity and run with it. So I think advancing them really is a lot about education, not only education for the women on their rights, on basic literacy and numeracy, but on their rights, and education on their possibilities for the future, and a lot of those skills that come with that. In Asia Pacific, where on women's advancement, we're in a stage where women are a very underutilised resource. And I think especially in these times where we have a lot of developing economies in this part of the world, we have a lot of global financial issues at the moment. And I think women are the solution to a lot of those problems. The women that we work with are my heroes. And honestly, we couldn't do anything that we do without them and their energy and their passion. Because we give them a spark, an idea, and say, we're going to help you start a business. And next thing you know, they're creating castles. They just want to change the world. And all they need is someone to believe in them. And so it's really the women that give me that energy. Every time you hear a story, you think you've had a bad day and someone's terrible situation has occurred. One of the women will give you a big hug and say, it's okay, tomorrow will be better. And they believe that, they follow that story. Where do we go from here, I think, is a big question. There's all number of directions we can go. And I think the women, particularly in Nepal and all around this region, will tell us where we need to go from here. I think we've taught a lot of the organisations that are working with them are working on education, setting up businesses. I think all of that's important, and we've reached a certain level with all of that. I think the next stage we've got to get to is a lot of the soft skills that come next. So teaching them how to make a pashmina shawl, for example, is one thing, but then how do we create a market for that? How do we teach them about branding for that? How do we create them the opportunity to really grow that and develop it? If they find a solution to a common problem they face every day, they say, oh, well, I think this could be a business, and we help them with the skills for that part. But how do we then turn it into a bigger business? How do we help them put a brand around it and take it to that next level? I think that's where we're at. And I think that comes with some exciting possibilities, because we live in a global world. We're all so connected now that this gives an opportunity for a lot of women from developed countries to really get involved now and help these women on that next stage and feel connected. And I think that raises a whole lot of really exciting possibilities.